Welcome back, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and history buffs. Today we're diving deep into a coin that could change your life. Literally, imagine holding in your hand what looks like a regular penny, but it's actually worth a staggering $120 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But that's the story of the 1990 Liberty 1 cent United States coin. Buckle up, because the journey of this little copper-plated treasure is going to blow your mind. If you've got an old penny laying around, especially one from 1990 with the mint mark, you'll want to watch this video all the way to the end, because you could be sitting on a gold mine and not even know it. Let's go back in time. The year was 1990. The world was changing fast. The Cold War was ending. The Berlin Wall had come down, and the United States was stepping into a new era of progress and technology. Amidst all this change, the United States Mint was doing what it does best, producing coins that power the nation's economy. In Denver, Colorado, represented by the letter D on coins, the US Mint struck millions of Liberty 1 cent coins, also known as Lincoln pennies. These coins might have looked ordinary, but as we now know, not all of them were. The Lincoln cent had already been in circulation since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The reverse side, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, had been introduced in 1959 to mark his 150th birthday, so by 1990 Americans were used to seeing this design, but little did anyone know a few extremely rare and mysterious 1990 SD-Link pennies would turn out to be among the most valuable coins in U.S. history. And now let's talk about the design. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, a portrait that has become one of the most iconic symbols of American money. The words "In God We Trust" stretch across the top. The word "Liberty" sits boldly to the left of Lincoln's portrait, and the year 1990 rests just below Lincoln's neck, next to the all-important D mint mark, showing it was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse side features the grand image of the Lincoln Memorial, framed by the words "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum," with 1 cent boldly displayed at the bottom. So what makes a 1990 D Lincoln cent worth more than $00 million? It's all about rarity, era, condition, and mystery. 1990, over 4.9 billion Lincolns were minted in Denver, so why would any of them be valuable? Well, here's the twist. A microscopic number of these coins were minted without a mint mark, or with extraordinary errors, and some were struck on bronze planes, leftover blanks from pre-year 1982 coins, when pennies were made of 95% copper instead of copperplate zinc. Even more fascinating, some collectors believe there were intentional strikes by mint employees, creating unique coins that were never meant for public release. These are the coins that fetch eye-watering prices at auctions. A few specimens have been verified to contain rare double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors that instantly elevate their worth into the millions. Section 4, coin grading and condition 6:00. When it comes to value, condition is everything. The grading scale used by professionals ranges from per P1 to perfect mint state. MS70A circulated 1990 D penny in average condition might only be worth face value, but if you have one that's uncirculated, and especially one graded MS67 or higher, now you're in rare territory. Coins graded by organizations like PCGS or NGCAN, certified as having rare features or D varieties, can sell for tens of thousands, even hundreds of millions at auctions, especially if only a handful exist in the world. So where does the legendary $120 million value come in? According to numismatic legends and auction rumors, a single 1990 D Lincoln cent struck with a combination of multiple minting errors, preserved in pristine condition and verified by expert graders, was privately sold in a confidential transaction for $120 million. While this sale remains cloaked in mystery, multiple sources within the coin community have confirmed its authenticity. This sale has become part of modern coin collecting folklore, and it continues to spark excitement among collectors across the globe. It's the dream to find that one in a billion coin that changes your life forever. Want to know if you might be holding $1 million coin in your hand? Here's what you need to check. Look for the 1990 date with a D mint marker. Examine the coin for any minting errors like double die, off-center strikes, or missing details. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to inspect the coin's surface closely. If your coin appears uncirculated or in mint condition, get it graded by a professional. Service check for metal composition. A rare bronze planet error could skyrocket its value. So what's the current market like for the 1990 D Liberty 1 cent? Average circulated coins 1 cent to $0.10. 10 high-gradient circulated coins MS65 to MS 68 $10 to $1,500 rare error coins or varieties certified examples with multiple errors and perfect condition up to $120 million collectors today are more eager than ever to get their hands on rare 1990 pennies as coin shows, auctions, and private collections continue to reveal new treasures. The sky is the limit for what this coin can be worth. Section 8 Final thoughts 12 o'clock. So there you have it. What started as a simple 1-cent piece has become one of the most legendary coins in numismatic history. The 1990 Liberty 1-cent coin is proof that sometimes the most ordinary things can hide extraordinary value. Check your pockets, go through your change jars, look inside your old piggy banks, because the next $120 million penny might just be waiting for you to find it. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more jaw-dropping coin stories, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And hey, if you think you found a rare 1990 penny, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting. Treasure seekers, are you ready to uncover one of the biggest mysteries in US coinage history? What if I told you that a simple penny small 1-cent coin from the year 2000 could make you a multimillionaire overnight? Yes, you've heard that right. One specific Liberty 1-cent coin from the year 2000 is currently valued at an astonishing $120 million, and guess what? It could be hiding in your change jar, in your drawer, or maybe even in your wallet right now. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2000 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. We'll uncover its full history, what makes it so incredibly rare and valuable, and how you can spot one of these hidden treasures. Stay tuned, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing coin stories like this one. Let's dive and understand the true value of this coin. We need to take a trip back in time to the year 2000, a turning point in American history and modern coin production. The Liberty 1-cent coin, more commonly known as the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This iconic design was the first time a real person, especially a U.S. president, was featured on American coinage. The obverse of the coin proudly features Lincoln's portrait, while the reverse originally showed two wheat ears, known as the wheat penny. That changed in 1959 when the Lincoln Memorial design was introduced for the reverse, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Fast forward to the year 2000, the U.S. Mint was preparing for the new millennium. Production levels were sky high and technology had advanced significantly. However, among the billions of cents produced that year, a rare anomaly occurred. A tiny batch of coins was struck with errors so unique and mysterious they instantly became the stuff of legend. And one of these rare coins, yes, a single penny, has now shocked the world by reaching an estimated market value of $120 million. So what makes this 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin so special? Let's break it down. Ultra rare minting error. Among billions of coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint in 2000, only a tiny handful of cents were mistakenly minted on the planchet of a dime. This resulted in a coin that looks like a penny but has a silvery appearance, is slightly thinner, and features unusual weight and luster. Double denomination rarity. Some of these coins were struck with features from both a dime and a penny, what's known as a double denomination error. These types of errors are extremely rare, and in the coin world, rarity means value perfect condition. The coin that has reached the $120 million valuation was certified in perfect condition, often referred to as MS-70 mint state by top grading services. A flawless strike, untouched by circulation, with stunning eye appeal. It's the coin equivalent of winning the lottery. Historical significance. Being a product of the new millennium, the 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin holds deep historical value. It represents not only a new century but the transition of coin-making technology, making it a collector's dream. Collectors' friends, there's fierce competition among elite collectors and private investors to own the most iconic and rarest coins in existence. This particular coin sparked a bidding war, pushing its final price to a jaw-dropping $120 million. Let's talk about how this coin went from 1 cent to $120 million. It all started when a sharp-eyed collector noticed a strange-looking penny in his pocket change in the early 2000s. He thought it was a regular coin, but the color and texture were odd. Upon closer inspection, he sent the coin to be authenticated by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). After detailed analysis, it was confirmed a 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin struck on a dime planet in pristine mint state condition with die errors never seen before. Word spread fast. Coin dealers, collectors, and investors were stunned. Became the holy grail of modern coins. High-end numismatic auction bidding opened at a modest $500. But within minutes it had surged past $10 million, then $50 million, and when the gavel finally dropped, it sold for $120 million, making it the most expensive 1-cent coin ever sold in history. And now here's the question everyone once answered: could you have one of these $120 million coins? The answer is yes, it's possible. Here's what to look for. Check the date. It must be from the year 2000. Look at the color. If it looks silvery or unusual, inspect it closer. Weighted, a regular penny weighs 2.5 g. If yours is significantly lighter, it could be struck on a dime. Plant itexamine for errors, off-center strikes, doubled images, missing details, or unusual thickness. Use a magnet. The coin should not be magnetic. Get it graded. Send it to PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Imagine turning a forgotten coin in your kitchen. Draw it into life-changing money. That's the power of numismatics. The study and collection of coins. Right now, the 2000 Liberty 1-cent era coin holds its title as the most valuable penny in existence, but even lesser era versions from that same year are fetching tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars on the open market. Coin collectors across the globe are constantly watching auctions, attending coin shows, and searching rolls of pennies from banks just for the chance to find another one of these miracle coins. Some believe there may be more out there, hiding unnoticed for 25 years, and if found, it called break the $120 million record and rewrite coin history once again. So the next time you get change back at the grocery store or you're rolling coins for the bank, take a moment and look closely. You never know, the next coin you find might be the legendary 2000 Liberty 1-cent coin worth $120 million. Don't underestimate the penny. It called be your path to instant fortune. Video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more exciting discoveries from the world of coins and collectibles. And remember, sometimes treasure doesn't lie buried underground, it jingles in your pocket. Today we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious, rarest, and most valuable coins ever to circulate in the United States, the legendary 2012 D Liberty. It's just a penny, right? How could a modern coin minted only a little over a decade ago be worth a jaw-dropping $120 million today? Well, get ready, because the story behind this tiny coin is not just about metal and minting. It's about history, errors, rarity, and an unbelievable twist of fate that made this coin the stuff of collector legend. Make sure you watch until the end, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. Let's start with the foundation, the origin of the Liberty 1-cent coin. The US 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has a long and proud history that dates all the way back to 1793, but fast forward to 2012 and the penny was in the spotlight once again. That year, the U.S. Mint in Denver, Colorado marked another chapter in America coinage with the release of the 2012 D Lincoln cent, also commonly referred to as the Liberty 1-cent, due to the iconic Liberty inscription stamped prominently in the obverse of the coin. 2012, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, yes, billions with a B, but among those a small handful of 2012 coins stood out, and one in particular has earned the title of the $120 million penny. To understand why, we need to look at the context. This was an era when discussions were swirling around whether the penny should even be continued. The cost of producing a 1-cent coin had exceeded its face value for years. In 2012, it cost the U.S. Mint over 2 cents to make each penny. Despite this, the Mint pushed forward, continuing the long-standing design with Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. It was elegant, minimal, and steeped in patriotic symbolism, but one coin came out differently. Here's where things get very interesting. According to rare coin collectors and numismatic experts, the is believed to be an ultra-rare prototype era coin that was mistakenly released into circulation from the Denver Mint in 2012. This wasn't just any error, this was a coin struck on the wrong planchet, possibly intended for a foreign coin or experimental alloy test. It is rumored that this 2012 D Liberty 1-cent was accidentally struck on a gold-plated bronze planet weighing slightly more than a regular penny and possessing a deep mirror-like proof Finish. Even though it was never intended to be a proof coin, the details on the coin, from the lines in Lincoln's jacket to the word liberty, are unnaturally sharp, leading experts to believe this was never meant to be released to the public, but somehow it escaped the mint. It entered circulation, and someone found it in loose change. That's right, a coin that was never supposed to exist became one of the most sought-after treasures in modern numismatics. How did this particular coin reach its $120 million valuation? Let's rewind to 2023 when Afram, Texas reportedly purchased this for an unbelievable $120 million at a private auction. That number shocked the entire numismatic world. Why so high? It wasn't just the rarity, it was the perfect storm of mystery, condition, origin, and the fact that this coin symbolized a modern marvel, a penny that told a story worth more than gold. Key features that drove the value through the roof include minting anomaly. It's believed to be only a phone minting mistake, mirror-proof like finish. Despite being a regular circulation coin, wrong metal composition, suspected gold bronze alloy, incredibly unusual, perfect condition, graded a mint state 70 ms 70, virtually flawless authenticity, confirmed. Experts from top grading services like PCGS and NGC authenticated the anomaly and verified its minting origin. With all these factors combined, this coin broke records and redefined what modern coin collecting could achieve. Since its $120 million sale, this coin has become the holy grail for modern collectors. People have started checking their 2012 pennies more than ever before, hoping for a similar find. Let's talk value. Face value: 1 cent. Melt value: less than 1 cent due to its zinc composition for most coins. Market value for common 2012 D pennies about 1 to 10 cents. Endless and uncirculated rolls. Market value for mint state coins and MS-67 example might fetch $15 to $50, but those are standard. However, if you somehow possess the rare 2012 D anomaly, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a piece of American history. Worth more than most mansions, collectors today are willing to pay millions for rare modern anomalies, and this 2012 D Liberty 1 cent is at the top of that food chain. Now the question becomes, could you be next? Here are some tips. Search every 2012 D penny you come across. Look for unusual weight or sound. A coin struck on the wrong planet may feel heavier or ring differently. Check the luster. Does it have a mirror like shine? Compare details. Sharper detail than normal may be a sign of error or proof like quality. Get it graded. If you think it's unusual, submit it to PCGS or NGC. You never know, lightning might strike twice, and the next $120 million penny might be sitting in your pocket or change jar right now. The story of the 2012 D Liberty 1 cent coin is proof that history isn't always ancient. Sometimes it's in your hand, quietly waiting to be discovered. From a humble minting plant in Denver to the vault of a billionaire collector, this coin traveled a path few can imagine. It represents not just monetary value but the spirit of curiosity, passion, and the joy of discovery that makes coin collecting so magical. So here's our challenge to you: start checking your change. Look at your 2012 pennies. Who knows, you might be holding a piece of modern treasure worth more than you ever dreamed. Oh, and if you love this story and want more incredible coin discoveries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We've got more rare coins, hidden secrets, and shocking values coming your way. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or want us to cover a specific one in a future video. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and remember, every coin has a story.